Hey, what's good with y'all, man? What's up with everybody? What's up? What's good with y'all, man? What's good with everybody indeed? What's good with everyone? I'm about to get started too, by the way. What's up with everybody that's pulling up? Let me angle this better. What's good with y'all, man? Move my computer over. What's good with y'all indeed? What's good with everybody pulling up, man? What's good with everybody? Can I do an eagle? You know, I don't think I'm gonna do an eagle right now. I have another theme that's in mind, but this one is kind of like another bird for sure. That's gonna be the only hint that I start the night off with. It's definitely a bird, but he's not an eagle. You want early? Yo, what's up, Angie? Yeah, a little bit earlier than usual. What's up with everybody though, man? What's good with y'all? I had like some ideas. I had a couple of ideas that I wanted to just try out. Just to kind of, just to kind of kick the night off, man. What's up with everybody? I don't know if today is gonna be the kind of day where if I do an eagle, it'll probably be a little bit later into the night. But just for this first page, I have something else in mind. A different kind of bird. What time is it for me? It's about 9:30 at night for me right now. What's up with everybody though, man? This first one, I'm thinking I'm gonna make it a little bit more wildlife oriented. Just to kind of get things off of the ground though, man. Me too. Telling you, bro, we on like the same wavelength basically. But this one, I'm thinking I want to make it more wildlife oriented. Just to kind of get this off the ground. You said 335 platypus. Oh, that's art style. Yo, thanks, man. This one's gonna be like some wildlife stuff, most definitely. This page at least, it's gonna be a lot more wildlife grounded. Just as like the introduction to the night, man. Just for this, I'm trying to find like the shape of its face. If you can get the shape down, everything else will kind of fall into place. It's like the more challenging part. If you can do it, everything else will be smooth. You said Roger? Nah, not Roger from like American Dad. Nothing like that. This is something that's a little bit. This is a little bit different. He's not quite Roger. Roger is kind of crazy, especially if it's the Roger that I'm thinking of, like Roger Smith. But nah, you said an owl? No, not even. He's not quite an owl. Even though I've done like a lot of owls and stuff before, this ain't really the same. It ain't at all the same thing. You said a hawk? No, he's a bird though, a flamingo. Nah, he's not quite a flamingo. A penguin? No, I'm gonna be kind of basing this page more on stuff that lives in the Congo. I took inspiration. I was on YouTube earlier and I seen just these dudes. They were literally just venturing through the Congo without a map, no nothing, just off of pure love of the game. A pelican? Nah. Hot dogs and onions, ketchup, a shoebill. Oh, it's the big clap sound bird. You said a shoebill, a pelican, cool penguin. Nah, this isn't quite a penguin, but the only hint that I'm gonna give, is that I was watching this video and these dudes were just venturing through the Congo. A crane, a turkey. Let me know what you see. Let me know what you see. Let me know what you think it's gonna be. But yeah, dudes literally just be having free will and just wake up and kind of just be like, the Congo it is. It's the dodo. Nah, it's not a dodo. It's not a dodo. I just zoomed way out. Hang on. A dodo is something a little bit different, but it's not at all the same thing. A vulture? Nah. It's got to be a shoebill? You think it's a shoebill? I'm kind of just taking my time and just shaping his face out. An owl? Nah. I'm just taking my time shaping his little face out, man. Got to bring this one to life. A dinosaur? No. A stork? A parrot? Hey, bro, you got to just... Hey, tell me what you see. Tell me what you see. An ostrich. You said a shoebill, a turkey, a bluefoot, dodo, a shoebill. Let me know what you see. Yo, hey, I appreciate it too, Madison, the shoebill. So y'all thinking this is really a shoebill for real? That's like what y'all voting for, a young shoebill. That's an interesting choice. I just gotta like shape out his face. I bestow upon thou the gift of eternal wisdom from you, Sensei. I will teach you spin jutsu. All right, Sensei. Yo, Sensei Wu, I need you to vouch for me, bruh. Everybody be asking me. Sensei Wu is crazy. We got Sensei Wu making a cameo appearance before GTA 6. Sensei Wu, bruh. Sensei Wu in the cut. What is going on? You should do a poll. Squiggling line. Shoebill, you can see the eyes of pelican. Yeah, bro, I need to ask Sensei Wu, bro. He got the answers. Hey, that's tough. I wasn't expecting that. We got yo, W, yo, thank you too, Todd. What are we drawing today? I want y'all to guess. Some of y'all got it right. The only hint that I'm gonna give is that I was watching just these dudes just venture through the Congo. And yeah, dudes was literally just woke up and just decided to start venturing through the Congo. It was like one of them little videos where they were just kind of, I guess, exploring. One of those artists. Yo, thank you too, Annette. It's good. He said it's a shoe bill. Y'all really adamant on the fact that it's a shoe bill. I'm taking my time with him. GG. Yo, man, I appreciate it, Hudson. Appreciate it indubitably. Gotta make sure you draw on later tonight, like my night showdown. Nah, bro. Yo, thank you too. Is it a Pop-Tart? Nah. Nah, he's not quite a Pop-Tart, bro. A Pop-Tart is crazy. Buddy, he just be vibing out in the jungle. I wouldn't say I see a peacock. It's not a peacock, yo. Thank you for the rose too in that. It's like 5 feet tall. It's a real bird. Yeah, it is definitely a real bird. They're very real. But as I was saying before, this whole page is gonna be based around stuff that lives in the Congo. A shoebill pelican. Just tell me what you see. A lot of y'all already know what you're seeing. I'm just trying to see who gets it, who doesn't. A pelican, a crane. Seen those before. You've seen them in real life. I've never been up close to one, but they're absolutely real for sure. Turkey, a shoebill, opium bird. He's ore farmer, bro. Toucan, dodo. Little buddy he's ore farming. It's that one big bird. Nah, that don't count. You can't say that. That's too ambiguous. You gotta bow to it. Nah, bowing is crazy. You gotta address him with respect, bro. What made you base your drawings on things in the Congo? I seen these dudes venturing through it on YouTube, and I took inspiration. I wanted to draw some things from it, at least. A shark? Nah, this isn't quite nothing. This isn't like ocean life. I've done ocean life pages before. Shoebill, beautiful. Yo, thank you, man. Can you draw Spider-Man? That would be dope. I don't think I'm gonna draw Spider-Man right now, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. But what I've done like Spider-Man pieces before. If you want to see Spider-Man like right now, I have plenty of pages that I've done in the past where I've done like time lapses and stuff of them. 100%. How'd you find your style? You gotta keep drawing. The crane, the crown of the bird stage of the Pokemon. Yo, thank you for the goats too, Jordan. Can you draw my baby mama when she wakes up? So basically a gargoyle. Nah. I had a point where I was drawing like more. I was drawing more Gothic cathedral stuff, but I slowed down with it. It's more of a once in an occasion kind of thing. I don't want to spam gargoyles. It got to be every blue moon, you know. African. It's a shoe bill stork, bro. Yeah, think for the heart puff too, Jordan. A shoe bill. It gotta be occasional. I definitely don't want to get into the habit of spamming these. Can you draw BoJack Horseman? Probably not. Chicken scratch. I don't think I'm gonna draw BoJack Horseman today. What's up, man? I'm going the if. Not a dodo. Nah, he's not quite a dodo. This is a bird that's like alive right now. Dodos are a little bit older. You're thinking of something that's more like I think prehistoric is the right word. A vulture, teach me your ways, bro. You gotta ask Sensei Wu. He just was in the cut. Hey, answer my videos, please. Maybe eventually. He said, "Is it a shoe bill? Tell me what you see. Let me know what you see. Let me know what you see." Bro, you gotta ask Sensei Wu. He was just in the cut. I never thought I would look into the chat and see Sensei Wu himself though. I know I done joked about Master Oogway. I done seen Sasuke. I done been on here and it's been cars in the chat. What do you feel like you're elevated? How do you figure this out? Shoe bill is living. That's what I'm saying. It's very much alive still. It ain't like extinct or nothing like that. Shoe bills are still alive to this day. But I feel like I got to my understanding just through the process of doing. The more you draw, the better it'll get. Type of drawing you're doing, what is it called? Like the scribble, but not really. I feel like it falls under scribble art. Yo, thank you for the dolphin too, Jordan. Seagull or pelican, I get them confused. Shanice, this one, he's not like a seagull or a pelican. He's a bird and he lives in the Congo. But he's a stork. He's a stork. I can do this with AI in 2 seconds. Cool. Hornbill. Nah, this is a stork. This is a stork, bro. Shoe bill. You tell me what you see. The shoe bill is tall. I saw this on TV today. Yo, thank you for the goats too, Jordan. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Thank you for the many ghosts, bro. You looking out. Many thanks to you. Thank you. How many minutes? Is that a shoe build stork? You got to tell me what you see. I'm not going to give a time estimation on this one. I'm going to kind of just let them come together. A crane. The funny thing is, he couldn't do it with AI. Well, even if he could, good for him, I guess. I don't know why it is. Okay. How did you get into this, bro? Yo, thank you for the rose too, Alpha. Dexter. Dexter's one that I've been asked for before, but I haven't really done Dexter just yet. Mr. Dexter, I think it is. But I picked up on this just through trial and error, man. The more you draw, the more like your understanding will be. Kind of like make his little legs kind of come down. But they're very tall. And that's what's so crazy about them. They're like 5 feet. I want to know how you figured out you're nice with both. How'd you even discover this? It's gorgeous. How you doing that with both? You have to keep drawing. That's what I figured out. Do that. Like, as long as you keep on going. Shoe bill. How long have you been drawing at this capacity? How'd you learn to do this? I got into drawing when I went to prison, when I learned portraits of people. I haven't really made the jump into portraits, but I just want to draw, bro. The base of it, that's the base. I really just be trying to draw. You keep at it. You keep doing it. You keep doing it. You keep doing you. Hey, you don't play guitar or drums with one hand either? Well, I've never really been like musically. I haven't really like played an instrument on that level before. I've never went in that direction. Not opposed to it. Like, I'm not saying I won't ever, but as where I'm at right now, I just haven't really taken the time. Shoe bill. Could you do a horse? It says the painting would be tough. I see a bird's nest. It's not quite a bird's nest. It's something else entirely. It is definitely a stork though. It's the kind of stork. Hey, you stay so consistent. Hey, bro, I appreciate it, Braden. The shoe bill. Yeah, this. I will go ahead and say it is a shoe bill. It is. He's a shoe bill. You got to put some respect on my guy's name. I'm doing animals that you would see kind of just in the Congo. It's literally the bird that carries babies in the sky. Thing is eyeballing me. Yeah, he sees you. He's looking for you, bro. Have you heard how that bird sounds? From what I remember, it's very distinct. He has a very distinct little sound. But it sounds like nightmare fuel or something, doesn't it? Anaconda. Are there anacondas in the Congo? If there are, I'll consider it. I know that there's anacondas in the rainforest, but I'm not really doing nothing. I'm not really doing a rainforest run today. I'm doing this. This is more like Congo stuff. If that's in the jungle somewhere, cartoon hero. What do you mean? Cartoon draw hummingbird reference. Yeah, I'll be looking at references for these. You said shoe bills. They sound like guns. Oh, for sure. From what I remember. Not like I wouldn't close up on a shoe bill, but from what I've seen in videos, it's nightmare fuel. It's nightmare fuel for sure. No, they're not. Did they perhaps use your voice for the AI miles? I don't know. I've had people mention them to me before, but I don't know. I don't think so, but I've had people tell me that Buddy sounds like me. AI miles. I'm over here. I got AIs using my voice before GTA 6. I've had a lot of people mention AI miles to me. Is it like a close resemblance or something? Buddy stole my voice. Quote of the day. I don't know. What you got for me? We got AIs. How are you reading comments and drawing at once? I don't catch every single comment, but a few of them I'll see and I'll try my best to respond to. I'm kind of like, I look left, right, then down, then left, right, down, left, right, down. I'm always like alternating back and forth. But my eyes kind of like bounce around. It's uncannily similar. It's uncanny how similar you sound. Yeah, Buddy, definitely, they stole my voice, not the other way around. You be like, bro, you sound like AI Miles. No, AI Miles sounds like me, bro. But nah, not that I know of. The connection is crazy. That's incredible. Thank you, Noodles. AI Miles, he stole my voice, not the other way around. I was here first. Not an AI, but somebody got to carry the boats. You said that I live by it. Nah, that's crazy. Somebody's got to carry the boats, bro. Not the boats. I be trying to live by that. I have up days and bad days. Somebody's got to carry the boats. I'm some sort of monkey right now. An orangutan. Good evening. Yo, what's up, man? It's your quote, bro. Nah, that's Goggins' quote, bro. I was just reciting the message. Is this nah, it's not a gorilla. Somebody's got to carry the boats. It's crazy. Can you do Peter Griffin? No. Mosui, if I was to try to one, would I start with red or blue? It's up to you. I like to lead with blue, though, personally. But, I mean, you could probably get like a similar effect. It might just take you a little bit longer. It might just take you just a little bit longer, but not that much. It's definitely still doable, I would say. Caesar, show us what's on the left. Now, let me get done with this one. I always start with, I lead a lot of these with my blue. I try to don't get me wrong, I try my best to balance them. Give us a hint of what it is. Right now I'm doing animals that live in the Congo, so just try to like guess. Just guess. Even if you get it wrong, I'll reveal it eventually. Caesar. Caesar is crazy. You think it's young Caesar from Planet of the Apes? Yo, you said young Caesar. Dropping the med. Y'all dropping the med's his government name, Social Security and all. Is there a pattern? A silverback. No, not quite a silverback. Not here, at least. He's not quite a silverback. He's something else entirely. A chimp? Bonobo. Bubbles. Bubbles is crazy, man. Harambe, Dracula. Nah, man, not quite Dracula, but I had this theme that somebody was asking me about earlier. Every so often I do stuff that's like a little bit more like cathedral, like more cathedral-like themes and stuff. I didn't want to spam them. Nah, it ain't nothing like that though, bro. Didn't want to spam it. I didn't want to spam the cathedral vibe. It's a lot of death. Harambe. Mojo. Nah, it ain't Mojo Jojo. Somebody was trying to get me to do the Powerpuff Girls the other day. It's so crazy. That's one of the ones that I haven't really locked in with. Punch? I don't know who Punch is. It's like a character. Water buffalo. It just depends. I don't know if I'm gonna do a water buffalo on here. I don't even know if there's water buffaloes in the Congo. Curious George. It's one of the most unique. Yo, thank you, Millie. Detroit. Love. Hey, I appreciate it, Reese. Wukong. Have I done an African savannah? Like, you mean like environment-wise, or what do you mean? I've done like a couple more African themes. My inspiration, I want to be like when I grow up and I'm 40. Hey, thanks, man. Thanks, G. I'm trying to like lock in a little bit. I gotta get it together indubitably. Godzilla. Godzilla was one. I had somebody ask me to do Godzilla, and he's one of the ones that I don't know if I'm gonna do him today, but I put him in my notes. I'm not gonna promise him immediately. Thank you for the heart me flex too, my hair. Cobra. No, this ain't like a cobra. I haven't really done any snakes. No true snakes, at least. Somebody was asking about an anaconda a second ago. I didn't catch the name. Yo, thank you for the heart me too, Liz. The proportional stick man. Bro, you can't. It just might take some time. Let me get his arms right. Do a cobra? How many years does it take to get artistic like this? I really didn't discover that I could do this way until like 2024-ish, and it still took me some time. But, I mean, I've been drawing on and off. I'll watch you from now on. What's up, Junior? Thank you for the heart me too, D. Mojo Jojo. Not quite Mojo Jojo. Mojo Jojo, he's a little bit more cartoonish. He's a little bit more Cartoon Network like. This is something that's more realistic. Like lines, you're gifted and blessed. Thank you, Reese. I appreciate it. A bear. No, I've done bears before, but he's not quite a bear. He's something that's a little bit more low key than that. So it's a little bit more low key. Hey, quick, I left for 2 seconds and you drew a lot. Oh yeah, with these you gotta move. Speed. Speed. Dead though. You seen Punch the Monkey with stuff? Nah, I know Caesar when I see him. You do a hawk for me? I don't know if I'm gonna do a hawk on this one. It don't really match what I'm going for. If you want like a custom commission, DM me. Like a true custom. Like a true, genuine custom. Reminds me of Chimp from Nope. You know, I wasn't thinking about that movie, but that's not far off what I'm doing. Can you see into the future? Dang, dude, I wish. I wish, bro. Punch. If I could see into the future, I don't know what I would do if I could see into the future, bro. But that's a crazy power to have. Like, give me some powers like Magneto or something. If I had, I'm gonna tell you, bro. If I really woke up and I had superpowers tomorrow, like some X-Men stuff, I would definitely want to have some stuff like X-Men or Magneto. I mean, that I doodled when I was in elementary. Not on and off. I would always draw for as long as I've been alive, but it was never anything like this. This came to me a little bit later, like way later. More towards like I picked it back up whenever I was about to leave high school and stuff. I graduated in 2023. I mean, it's mad impressive. Thank you, man. The little doodles that I'll make whenever I was in class, though, it would be like little abstract geometrical line designs. It was never really anything as shapely as this. This came just a little bit later on. Can you do the Simpsons sitting on the couch? No, not right now. I'm not really trying to do that. I'm doing more Congo-based stuff right now. I've done little cartoons and things like that before, though. I haven't done the Simpsons ever. But just because I'm not doing them now don't mean I won't ever come back to them. But it just don't really match what I'm trying to do right now. Whole bunch of scribbles. Yeah, it is a whole bunch of scribbles. He's like a chill dude. Hey, man, I appreciate it, Hunter. But it's something like that. But I've kind of been on and off doodling for a minute. When you realize you could do it, I picked up on this. Like, I got like a decent idea of the way that it works. maybe like 2-ish years ago. But once I realized that I could, I kept at it. I kept at it. Can you sketch? I'm trying to learn how to. I feel like this kind of falls under the category of sketching, but you learn through the process of doing. And everything is shapes. Everything is shapes. Bro, the commentary is epic. Man, thank you. Like a lot of what I do, it comes down to shapes. Even if you don't get it, even if it's not perfect, it's still the breakdown of everything. It all comes down to shapes. If you can like figure out the shaping, when was the first one you made? It's probably like an owl or something, but it should be up. It just might be older. It might be way older than. Face reveal at 10K likes. I'm probably gonna do a face reveal later on. I'm not gonna do it today though. I'm gonna do it before GTA 6 drops. How did you stumble into this art style? Was it inspired by other art you had seen? I would see these like photorealistic portraits that I've seen, like on Instagram and stuff. Stuff like that, just nature. I just wanted to just try stuff, man. And that's how I got to this point. Try different things. It's before GTA 6 drops. Bruh, it's gonna be not before when GTA 6 drops. Is it Suko? Nah, it's not Suko. I don't even know who that is, to be honest with you. But everything is shapes. I'll be selling these. This is awesome dimensional shaping. Thank you, Miranda. When I ask about the future, I was wondering, do you see your work beforehand? Oh, with these, I'll be looking at like reference pictures. I wish I could see into the future, bro. It ain't like that. I don't even know if I could see into the future, bro. I have no idea what I would do. Like, what do you do if you woke up and you had the blueprint, you could see what was gonna happen, when it was gonna happen? It was another elephant that I wanted, or another edible that I wanted to do. So how many pens do I think I use in a week? Y'all appreciate it too, Guerrero. Be depressed. Stock markets, man. You're gonna get caught up for insider trade. Technically, they gonna catch on to you being able to. How in the world do you be investing so perfectly? You're gonna be cooked. Somebody gonna come. They gonna come knocking for you, bro. Somebody gonna come knocking. Did you go to school for this? I didn't really learn this in a formal way, but what I did was I picked up on this more through just trial and error. I picked up on this more just through my own process of doing. You learn through the process of, as long as you draw, you pick up on like just different like tendencies and patterns. What's the one beside the chimp? This one is a shoe bill. It's a stork. I work with blueprints. I'm in construction management. It's tough. Can you draw punch? Please know that. Thank you too, Reese. This next one is gonna be kind of like following the same theme. Gotta just angle it. Let me see here. But yeah, I've kind of picked up on this more through just the process of drawing and trying to understand the shaping of everything. Everything is really shapes. In some way, shape. Like in some way, it all comes down to just being a shape. You got to just figure out how it comes together. It's tough. Spider-Man. And even Spider-Man, bro. I've drawn like a lot of Spider-Man. I don't think I'm going to do them today. But I have a lot of time lapses and stuff that are up. That I've done in the past before. You got to go. Oh, you said, oh, who is it? This one, I'm not going to outright say the animal just yet. I want y'all to guess. It makes these a little bit more engaging. I need y'all to like tell me what you see. Do I draw landscapes in the shark? What do you see when you start? I'll be looking at like a lot of different reference pictures for these. But usually I'll be looking at like a picture of the animal. Oh, so we doing animals. Yeah. The hint that I'll give is that it's like stuff from the Congo. I seen these dudes on YouTube just going through it earlier. So I was just like, bet. Just watching like it was like a random video. It got recommended to me. I feel like the random videos that you're not looking for, they always hit the most. A snake. Nah, though, but seriously, like you find like the most obscure random stuff ever. Like YouTube can really cook sometimes. It can be a lot of garbage, but it really be, it be little gems, it be little diamonds in the rough, especially whenever you're not looking for them. Ostrich, how did I develop this style? I picked up on this more through just the process of doing. I learned through just drawing. A toucan, a crocodile. Nah, you're thinking of like the rainforest. This isn't anything that's kind of in that lane. This is jungle. These are jungle animals though. What's your dominant? When did you know you can use both? I'm more of a righty, but I've always been able to write with my left. Octopus, a praying mantis, a gator, a emu. Nah, he's not quite an emu, but he's not quite a. This isn't a bird. You said an elephant? Yeah, I think it's an elephant. You're a lefty, so you see it. Are you a lefty too? An anteater. This one is more. This isn't a bird. This one down here is a bird though, but this one right here, it's not. Yeah, shoe-bill stork. Yeah, you gotta see it. You got to. I gotta bring him to life. I'm definitely an anteater. I see a caterpie. Nah, this isn't like a caterpie. I was doing like Pokemon pages the other day. Caterpie, I don't know how Caterpie would last in the Congo, bro. Caterpie might be cooked. Caterpie will be cooked for sure. So the Ice Age of Mammoth or woolly mammoth. I've been saying the walrus the longest. Nah, this isn't a walrus. That's like that's like a whole different little environment for these. These are like warmer environment. Think like the Congo. Use it for him. Hey man, I appreciate it too, Chuck. How often do I go live? I try to get on here like every night. I try to, or every other night. Ain't deny I thought it was an elephant. So hang on. How do you draw like that is very cool. Well, usually I try to find the shaping of everything. You find the shape and you look at like a decent reference picture, and you can kind of just go from there. Around, I was gonna say buffalo, and I remember you said weather, yeah. But I mean, a buffalo could work, but that ain't it. A buffalo could work. That ain't really the vibe I'm going for here. It's that shoe-bill stork. Wish my brain worked like this. The cheat code, 3D. So you do it. No, this isn't a mushroom. It's like that's a little bit more Mario oriented, bro. That's like a whole different lane. That's way different. A lion? An astronaut? Nah. Some of y'all, by the way, y'all got it right. I'm just kind of waiting for everybody else to kind of catch on to what's going on here. It's an elephant, not a mushroom. And a file because it's 5. I'm making you do a mushroom. No, not on here. It don't really match what I'm going for. To the tusk. Yeah, you got it. You got to get them right. It's a polar bear. It's cool talent, my dude. Yo, thank you, man. Yeah, he's coming together. Slowly but surely. I'm trying to get the shape down. A lot of these, if you can figure out the shaping of it, it'll be the most straightforward thing ever. It just getting it to where it doesn't like blend too much. I think it'll look dope on a chain. If you can like figure out just how everything comes together, you are good to go. I forgot yesterday. Say, yo, what's up, Nikki? I'm afraid. Hello, how long you been drawn for? How does the orange get there? It's not quite orange, but it's a red pen, and it appears to be orange because of like the way that I'm pressing down with it. It's not quite orange at all. It has an orangish looking color. You should do one of those multiple color pens that you can change. What are we drawing right now? I'm just doing a bunch of wildlife, man. A bunch of wildlife. Just tell me what you see. To the shoe bill bird, you gotta tell me what you see, bro. Tell me, what do you see? Yo, thank you for the galaxy too, Cody. I appreciate it. I appreciate it indeed. I see a tooth in that stance like that. Nah, it's an elephant. A dog with very spaced out eyes. Nah, this isn't. A dog is crazy. W Galaxy indeed, man. Thank you. I appreciate that, Cody. Holding the bag. Nah, this is a young elephant, bro. How does your brain work? I've been seeing an elephant. You think it's an elephant? It's an elephant. I'm doing animals that you would see, kind of like living in the Congo. What man? Still in the elephant head? Nah, this is like some wildlife stuff, man. I was doing my best trying to just figure out the shaping of everything. How young did you start this? I've kind of been on and off drawing for my whole life, but I didn't discover that I could do this until I was like 19, turning 20. I'm 21 now. It wasn't that long ago. Hasn't been that long at all, actually. You got to keep drawing more than anything. You got a face in that ear. Not intentionally. Not like nah, he's not a mammoth. This is something that's a little bit different. Let me close some of these references. I'm trying to keep it to where my little computer don't blow up on me. I gotta close these tabs, man. I see an elephant, can't see the dog. Bro's reading while doing it too. Dope, I really messed with the doodle feel. But you really bring it to life, man. I appreciate it, Cody. You wait. How you grip the pencils like that with no cramps? You know, I mean, I just don't be thinking about it. I guess I don't know. I don't know how I'm supposed to like explain that, bro. To answer that question. I'm doing more wildlife. I'm doing a lot of wildlife that live. Let me see. That live in the Congo. My hands be cramping at first. I didn't see it. Do your thing. I'm going to slide. Take it easy, man. Love the shoe bill. Yeah, this, by the way, I kept getting questions. This one is a shoe bill. And customs. If you have like a custom that you want, DM me. Or any of my pages. Definitely DM. What am I drawing next? I want y'all to guess. I don't want to outright say who it's going to be or what it's going to be. I think you got good handwriting. I swear everything you draw comes out good. Thank you too, Serena. I swear I've seen a mini. I don't even know what a schnauzer is, to be honest. Is that like an animal? Y'all gonna have to guess on this next one. You're not gonna be able to guess what it is. Can you do a possum? I don't think I'm gonna do a possum on here. Y'all ain't gonna be able to see this next one coming. Genuinely. Genuinely. I gotta get him to where you can see like a lot of his expression. Longhorn? Nah. Not quite a longhorn. This one's gonna be a smaller scale, a hyena. I try to follow you, cool. Nah, I'm not drawing a glizzy, bro. I'm not drawing a glizzy, Luis. Armadillo. A giraffe? Nah. Y'all not gonna see this one coming. A llama. A lion, a leopard. Nah. You ain't gonna be able to guess this one. I mean, yeah, you gotta just tell me what you see. Tell me what you see. Tell me what you see. What do you think it's gonna be? A kangaroo, a deer, a cheetah, a penguin? You gotta tell me what you see, bro. Tell me, what do you see? Man, I was thinking about this earlier. I was at my job, and you know how like Easter, there's like an Easter bunny, but there's always eggs associated with the Easter bunny. But what's always like what I was really thinking, I was thinking really hard about this earlier, y'all. I wonder why they associate eggs with the Easter bunny when bunnies don't even lay eggs. Like when you think Easter, you think of Easter bunny and eggs, but bunnies have never laid eggs, bro. Panther, mountain cat, hyena. Tell me what you see. Tell me what you see. What do you think it's gonna be? I was really thinking so hard about that earlier. What's in the middle? You gotta tell me what you see. That's true. For as long as I've been alive, though, you think Easter bunny, you think eggs, but bunnies have never laid eggs, bro. Like, who came up with that? This is goated. Thank you. A sea lion. You gotta tell me what do you think it's gonna be? I'm trying to get little buddy's face down. It's a tiger, a longhorn sheep. Yo, thank you for the heart me too, Yim. I see a face with his teeth all out. Just give me a second to bring him to life. He said, nah. He said, never mind. Nah, bro, you gotta stand on whatever you said. I didn't catch everything, a cheetah or a lion, a leopard. I didn't catch every single comment, but a couple of them I seen. I might like be able to catch something or two, a tiger, a leopard. Yo, thank you for the let him cook too, yeah. Has somebody got it right? A few of you did, yes. I didn't catch every single comment though. I didn't catch every single one, to be honest. I was trying to like read and also focus up because my pen's got up. I'm scared. Nah, bro, don't be scared. Why is that man scared? I need y'all to really think about that though. The Easter bunny, but bunnies don't lay eggs. Hares don't lay eggs, but yet I don't think you're not hearing me, man. Which pen do I use for the tail? Both of them. Baron also cleans your or boron. What is that? Hello for my shirt. Yo, what's up, Courtney? Which pen? Puma. Bighorn, pretty cool though. I see more blue. I use them both, to be honest with you. I use them both. I want to say jaguar. I'm doing animals that live in the Congo. Can you explain your thought process as you draw both? It's man. Shape. To summarize it, it all comes down to shape. And I'm looking at pictures. I'm looking at like a main picture with this, and I'm just trying to bring it to life with my pens. That's like the most condensed down process I can give you. You want to put it on. Arizona gets a jaguar once in a while. So the bunny equals fertility, egg is symbol of life together. The bunny rewards well-behaved kids. That makes sense, but just the concept of the mythical bunny laying eggs is just something ain't right, man. Something is crazy. Something's going on. I was thinking really hard about that earlier too. Like harder than I probably have ever thought about that ever. Ever do seven deadly sins? It's a mineral from the earth that we need. Doesn't want us to know. Is that a leopard? Tell me what you see. Tell me, what do you see? What do you think it's gonna be? Chicks are insinuated with Easter too. Now I'm just saying, listen, I get the symbol of fertility, but I'm just saying, wouldn't it make more sense if like the Easter association was like a bird? Because birds lay eggs. The rabbit is just a little bit random, I would say. Baby lion. How'd you know you can do this? A fox. What do you mean? Nah, this isn't a baby lion or a fox. He said, It's a leopard. Yo, happy Black History Month to you too, man. Yo, thank you for the rose too, Wani. Yo, I was really thinking, I was thinking hard about that, bro. I was like, wait a minute. Obviously a bear or a leopard sitting. Bro, you gotta tell me what do you see? What do you think it's gonna be? I'm trying to like get his little spots down. Trying to get his little dots and because whenever you think of leopards, you think they got all their little marks and stuff. The little marks and spots. You gotta get them right. Is it a lioness? Nah, it's not a lioness. It's like another little cat, though. It's a leopard. You gotta tell me what you see. You said cat in the boots? Nah. You said it's a leopard? Simba. Yo, thank you. I appreciate it too, Aiden. Now it ain't like Simba. It's crazy. It's just some more, it's kind of like some wildlife stuff, man. Think like outdoors, wildlife, that whole little vibe. The outdoors. The Black Panther. It's a kind of cat. A couple of y'all said tigers, panthers, all that, but nah, it's not a tiger or a panther. It is a cat though. It's definitely a cat. It's an eagle. Let me like to find out his little paws. This one's supposed to, you said, just got some Crocs. Finally, first pair. So, you know, I ain't gonna lie. I still ain't even acquired no Crocs yet, bro. Is that like a rite of passage or something? He done finally leveled up. He done copped him some Crocs, man. The Crocs have been received. Dude, I seen this video of this dude's dog that would just crash out anytime he would hear the word Crocs. Every time I see it, I think about Buddy. Jaguar, is that Obito? Nah, not quite. Every time I hear Crocs, how long have you been doing this for? I've been drawing this way since like 2024. I'm going to mountain lion and leaving. Nah, it's not a mountain lion. Dude's dog would just crash out. Have a blessed night. Yo, you too. Please read what I'm saying. Nah, I see you. I just don't want to get flagged. The God looks nuts. Nah. Still want to get got. Savor. Spitting image of Obito. Nah, this ain't Obito. It's a gator. It's a young gator. Yeah, this is a gator. A saber tooth? Nah, not quite. Not quite. Do not have color normally. A black leopard. Nah, it's like a regular one, man. It's a regular leopard. I was trying to get like a lot of wildlife down on here. And I still want to, I low-key want to kind of come back to the idea. I want to do another one real quick. Hang on. Like another little, I got to get this one right. But, you know, because it's more on the bottom of the page, it's just like figuring out how to get the spacing of his face right. If you can get everything down without it seeming like it's too crammed or something, you're good. But until then, can you do a fox though? I don't know if I'm gonna do a fox on this one because I'm kind of doing stuff that lives more in the Congo. Somebody asked me about like a snake. I gotta see. I don't know if I'm gonna like catch every little thing. You said Miles? So, you know, somebody asked me about doing a Spider-Man earlier. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna do Spider-Man today, but I gotta just see. Let me see. You said native Congo species. You got like some ideas? Yo, what's up, one? Jackrabbit? Nah, not quite a jackrabbit. A lion? Yo, thank you for the rose too, Allison. A lion, a lion. Not quite a lion. It's another kind of cat though. This is kind of the same one, Grasshopper off Bug's Life. They have those little spider eyes. That's like another thing. People ask me a lot about like bugs and wildlife and all that. I haven't really like made that jump. Recently, at least. I've done bugs before. Tiger, a jaguar, a tiger, a tiger. Do I do commission work? If you want like a commission or something, DM me. I've done commissions and stuff before, but I haven't really done like a bug page in a minute. A cheetah, a jaguar. This is low key. This is like the same kind of animal that I did a second ago. It's like the picture is a little bit closer. I wanted to get something that was like really, really close. All the way up close. Black Panther, what am I drawing today? A crow. Nah, this isn't quite a crow. This isn't a bird. This is genuinely a big cat. Tuxedo cat. A young tuxedo. Nah. That ain't quite what dude is. I'm gonna go back through eventually and I'm gonna like do his little spot patterns. Leopard or a jaguar? Is it a tiger? He's not quite a tiger, but he's another kind of big cat that you would just see outside. Did I create this method? No, I didn't create scribble art. This is just how I made sense of it in my own little process. You know? Yo, thank you for the hand heart too, Allison. Bob, a jaguar, bobcat. No, not quite. It's just something that's a little bit different than that. A lynx, a cheetah, a ocelot. This is the same kind that I did the full body one of a second ago. It's some of y'all that like guessed what it was. Cheetah, mountain lion. How does your brain work like this? You gotta zone in, bro. Focus up. You gotta zone in all the way. You're regular as well. Do you do bigger things like on portraits and stuff? You know, I haven't really like moved beyond my little sketchbooks, but I'm not against it. Maybe eventually. How long you been doing this? Golden Cat. I've been drawing this way since probably like 2024-ish. But I've been kind of on and off drawing for my whole life. Before that. Getting sick. A puma. Whatever it is, both sides are happy. You see in the vision. You see in the vision indeed. Let me kind of get like his face right. That's cool. Yo, I appreciate it too, Billy. A German Shepherd. Not quite a German Shepherd. Made you accept the second hand in your drawings? It centered me. Like, using both, it like pulled me all the way in. Like, I try to like, it kind of forces me to be more involved, you know? In like a really simplified way. A tiger, a leopard. I'm just kind of going through and just layering his face. It's almost like you're forced to be a little bit more present. Sometimes sometimes with these, you can kind of like, it's crazy. Thank you. You kind of be trying to do like a million things at once. It forces you to just really be more tuned in with the drawing itself. I mean, don't get me wrong. I try to engage, or I'll be having little sounds or videos on in the background sometimes. But whenever I'm on here, I can kind of just pay more attention to like the chat and the picture. Mr. Beast. No. Wolf. You be a good day trader? Is that it? You trying to put me on, bro? Yo, thank you for the heart, me too, Blue. It's a loud G. What you mean? I mean, telling you, bro, I'm about to pivot. About to change up. All right. How long you can do this? What do I look like? I'm me. I'm gonna do. It's a couple of y'all asking me for a face reveal and stuff. I'm gonna do one eventually. Is that a female lion? No. This is actually a leopard. This is actually. Said a Zimba. He said Pete. Indubitably. Go with it. Hey, man, I appreciate it too, user. I wanted to get something that was more close up compared to my other ones. I feel like I was doing my pictures that were further back. I just wanted something that felt a little bit more like locked in. Yo, man, I appreciate it too, Kid Sauce. Even if it's a little bit more faint, I'm gonna try to get his little patterns. When did you start doing this in age? Well, like for as long as I've been alive, I've been trying to draw stuff, but it wasn't until I was like 19 turning 20 that I even started using my left like that. I've always been able to write with it, but I'm more predominantly a right-handed person. This didn't really come to me until a little bit later. I'm 21 now. Is the Bic your go-to? Of course, the hyena. Nah, this ain't even a hyena. This ain't like no, like I was in the mountains training for 70 years or something like that, like to learn. You gotta just start. The sooner you start, the easier it'll be. Are you left-hand dominant? I'm more of a righty. I've always been able to write with my left though. To the young jaguar. Nah, this ain't even a jaguar. This is a leopard, actually. Young cheetah. Yo, what's up, Samuel? Little page, man. I appreciate it too, Jacob. I gotta bring bro to life, man. I gotta have him kind of in the cut, which is the blue. The blue is the left, but this ain't a lioness. This is a leopard. You can't really see his little spots that well, but it's a lot more detailed. But you're doing a whole bunch of scribble. Yeah. Hey, do that. When did I start? Probably like 2024-ish. It hasn't been that long. It hasn't been that long at all. Let me get little buddy's whiskers. Like he's a cat for real. Thank you to Ariana. You can sell as an artist, put the frame on, get a little canvas. Get a little something going. I'm at a little bit more. Dang, is that my blue? Dang. Y'all seen it. This one just ran out. Look. You see it? There's nothing in there. Show the other two you left me and see them once. When am I gonna upgrade to brushes? I'm not really that interested in using them. I like my pens. It's not the animal. This is dope. Thank you, man. The other one was cooked. That it changed it out, red. Okay, here's for this one. This is another leopard, by the way. This one is another leopard. Yo, what's up? Yo, good day to you too, Jordan. What's good, man? Here's everything else from this one, from tonight. All right, now that those are done, this is stuff that lives in the Congo. So it's gonna be like a lot of wildlife. Bro, I can smell the ink. Yo, man, I appreciate it too, y'all. You can smell the ink through the page, bro. I've become like accustomed to it. I've become accustomed to it. Sometimes I don't even notice it. It's not like a bad thing though. It's not a bad thing at all. If I had to say so myself. How can we buy one? I can do that in my sleep. You doodling? You think so? Play some music? Nah, bruh. Ain't no music, man. Just in the element. Just in the element. I'm gonna put on some Subway Surfers in the background for you, bro. Yo, gotta maximize the brain rot. 100,000. I'm gonna put on the Subway Surfers for buddy. How can we purchase? DM me. If you want like a custom, DM me. DM me. Can you do punch? No. I'm gonna have like a Subway Surfer tab open. It's gonna be like it's gonna be either Subway Surfers or that little Minecraft they'll be like Minecraft videos of a dude running through an obstacle course or something while I draw. What's the artwork called? It's a form of scribble art. This is just my understanding of it, but if you look up pen scribble art, it's all kind of little examples and things. Just look up pen scribble art. It's like a whole rabbit hole, man. It's definitely all kinds of different ways. You say gorilla tag? There's a lot of different ways and angles you could look at it, kind of go into it. What am I doing right now? How long did it take you to learn how to do this? It hasn't been that long. But you learn through just the process of doing. You learn for one, the more that you do, but it becomes significantly clearer. You kind of got to just experiment with it, you know? The more you experiment with it, the more stuff will kind of make sense and start coming together. Do I always start with the face first? Yeah. That's like my personal go-to. It's plenty of different ways to go about it. It's kind of dependent upon the person. It's all on you. Your own look, like your own look, personal speed with it. You used to draw faces. What's the hardest to do a pit? Is that punch? It's a platypus. Nah, it's not quite a platypus. It's not quite a platypus at all. Do I have a fire going? Yeah. It's like a little fireplace ambience. I found like a little, not like a personal one, but would I ever sell these? DM me if you want like a custom. Thank you too, Denise. Are your actions just improvised? Yeah. Yo, what's up, Ice Dragon? It is to a degree like a lot of improv. It's like a lot of improvisation, but you learn through doing. You pick up on the most through just the process of just trying things out, bro. I don't know how, but you be putting it together. You got to. You said not much you. Same for the most part. I'm here. I'm here. That's just method of drawing before. Hey, thank you too, Liz. Who are you drawing? Let me know what you see. This one's gonna kind of be a little bit. This one's gonna be way more open ended compared to my other stuff. Just tell me what you see. That's gonna kind of be the theme of the night. How you doing? I see punch. He said mighty. Nah, this ain't nothing like that. I don't even know what punch is, to be honest. He keeps coming up though. Bro got infinite aura. Whoever punch is, he got all the motion. A bull. It's hard. Have you always drawn this way? You said Duncan. My dude, yo, what's up, Soap? I'm here. I'm bringing him to life. Is everybody here? Is everybody okay? But they trying to lock in, man. Luffy. Nah, this ain't Luffy from One Piece. One Piece is one that always comes up here, though, to be honest. It's a lot of wildlife. Nah, it's a bull. This ain't an ape. This is a bull. I don't know where I get an ape from. A bear, and he's blind. Now this one is he's a bull. Lion. He got a little Santa hat. Yeah, he got a little Santa hat. Indubitably. He got a little Santa hat. Yo, thank you for the roses too, Snoopy. Can you draw me jumping? I'm blown away by this technique. And two, you got, yo, thank you too, Ladon. And can you draw me jumping off a cliff with a fire in the back? No. No. Super no. Nah, bro. You trying to tell us something? You good? Baby, yo, have you drawn the flat face? No. Yo, thank you for the roses too, Michael. I mean, Cal. Can you draw L from Death Note? I don't know if I'm gonna do that today, but maybe eventually, maybe one day. Maybe eventually. Draw man arm wrestling a bull while riding a monkey. Draw Rock from Guardians of the Galaxy with a turtle in your package? No. Are you the first? I don't know. You gotta lock in, man. I gotta lock in. You gotta let me finish this first. You ever thought about doing a gallery? Maybe eventually, man. Thank you for the roses too, Snoopy. Are you a righty or a lefty? I'm more of a righty, I would say. He said, can you let the man finish the monkey, bro? Yo, tell him. You learn this. You gotta just draw. You gotta draw a lot. You gotta keep on drawing. You gotta keep doing your thing. More than anything. Can you let... Bro, how you doing this? Yo, thank you, T-Rose. Bro, every single line. That mean. Yo, man. Houston, Texas. You said right tab, man. Hey, I appreciate it, dog. Thank you. Indubitably. I just try to find the shape and everything. That's all. Same, bro. Thank you. Is that my bro Harambe? By association, yeah. Harambe is crazy. I ain't heard that name in a minute. Young Harambe. That's whenever the timeline changed. Do I do all this from memory? Nah, I be looking at picture references for these. Harambe is whenever like the whole timeline shifted. That was the canon event. If you've ever seen Into the Spider-Verse, that was the canon event. They'll be selling this. If you want something custom, DM me. Said facts timeline, bro. I don't even know if I'd say that it died. It shifted. Young Harambe, that was the canon event. That was the timeline switch. I'm telling you, that's where everything changed. Oh, Buddy falling into the Harambe enclosure. That's where everything switched. Yo, thank you for the rose too, D Price. Hey man, I appreciate it too, London. Y'all, I need y'all to like let me know what y'all think. Like soon as the incident with Harambe, I remember seeing all the little pictures with Buddy in front of the little heaven staircase. But as soon as people started posting that little picture with Harambe in front of the heaven staircase, hey bro, it was over. Nothing was the same. For the better and for the worst. It's a double-edged sword, you know. It's definitely a double-edged sword. Young Harambe, that's where the whole everything's nothing was the same. Nothing was the same. The Pelican. Nah, so unserious we are. Facts. Nah, but it's the truth though. Nah, our boy dipped and God said can't even let the main man. Nah, he said, hey, bro. That's whenever it all changed. Like normally you can. There's always historical points where you could just kind of trace. Okay, that was the shift for sure. This is whenever everything changed. Nah, it was young Harambe. Who would have thought, lion or tiger? Who would have thought that Buddy? Who would have thought that Buddy would have had that type of impact? Who would have thought? Hang on, man. I want to find like another little animal that I can kind of fit right here. I got to go. Yo, man, hey, take it easy, Cordy. The turning point to the end. I don't know if I would. I'm not going to doom and gloom. I'm not going to doom and gloom and be like, man, it's over. Nah. I'm going to just say that things definitely changed. It's been like I feel like my feed has been, my For You page and my feed on everything has kind of been just like so much doom and gloom. I'm trying not to like subscribe to the idea, you know, do a sloth, giraffe. I don't know if I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know if giraffes live in the Congo and even sloths. I think that's like a rainforest thing. Yeah, bro, like For You page like laced with so much doom and gloom, and I'm trying to not subscribe to it, intentionally at least. It's like, dude, everywhere. Oh, you know what? I got something. You gotta block it. Agree, gotta create, not consume too much. Can I see your last one? You gotta see the different. That doesn't make sense. Yeah, I got you. I'm not even gonna say the company name because, like I said, I don't want to get put on like a weird watch list kind of thing. Here. It said OMG. Nah, it's real though. It's been like, bro, feed laced with doom and gloom. Bro, could you do Diddy in a baby oil bottle? No. How using traditional inks? Yeah. What? No. Not drawing Diddy in oil, bro. No. Why? Why? What was the way for, like, how was I supposed to respond to that? Like, yeah. No. Super no. Like, bro, no. Oh, this is fire. Hey, yo, nah, bro, don't be saying no ayo, cause there's no way you've been here for this whole time, and that's the part of the conversation you caught. That was out of context, bro. Come on, bro, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that to me. Don't be saying no ayo. Anybody that clipped that, I'm sending you to the ranch. Stop saying it. For You page keep feeding it to you. What did I miss, bro? You didn't miss nothing, bro. You didn't miss nothing. I'm fine. I'm looking for some kind of small animal that I could like finish this page off. It has to be something of that got, you know, I want to kind of go out with a bang with this page. A ferret. Nah, I'm talking about him. What is going on? Don't be saying no what's going on, bro. Don't do that. You know exactly what's going on. Don't take anything out of context. A tree frog, a scorpion, an otter. An otter, snail, a ferret. I'm looking for stuff that lives in the Congo though. Like I need specifically. I'm thinking I'm gonna do an antelope. I just gotta find a good reference on one. Or not an antelope. Maybe it was a gazelle. I think a gazelle lives in the Congo. But the reason, for the people that are pulling up right now wondering why am I doing this the way that I am, I was looking at this video where these dudes, they were just going through the Congo. Like they had these bikes and they were literally just they were adventuring through the Congo. A piranha, a jackal. Do they got piranhas in the Congo? I gotta think about bugs. Are there piranhas in the Congo? Are there? That seems like some stuff Jeremy Wade would go fish out of a pond somewhere in the Congo if that was a thing. Buddy would be catching everything. Oh, nah, they're not in the Congo. Dang. That's tough. Okapi. What is that? Okapi. Hope I'm saying that right. Okapi, I'm gonna look it up. It looks like a horse and a zebra fusion. Where do they live? Where do they live? Where? Also known as a forest giraffe. They're a Congolese giraffe. Oh, it is. It's like a forest giraffe. Okay. It works. Maybe I could like find the face of one. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I've looked at a lot of animals whenever I be doing these time lapses. You said African forest hedgehog. I got ADHD. You give me ADHD vibes, not insulting you. I'm gonna be honest, man. It be so much going on here. I don't know. I'm not formally diagnosed though. I was over there like really scrolling through a million different animals though. I don't think y'all know how serious this is. It's serious business. A water buffalo. A water buffalo is one that I would normally go to, but I'm not gonna do that one today. On here at least. On here at least. Tree frog. I can tell, but I keep up with you. You seeing what's going on. You seeing what's going on. It'd be a lot. Gotta have like a million tabs going at once. Gotta lock in. I started this, you all, but I don't know if there's enough space here. I didn't really plan this out the way that I probably should have and normally would. You gotta just see it through. It's a chameleon. I drew like this when I did meth. You good? What you trying to say, bro? What are you trying to suggest? What are you trying to suggest, bro? Yes. I've never been better. I've never been better, bro. That's a 1 hour for you. I don't know what you had going on, man. This looks familiar to me from a previous life. See, that's a little bit more wholesome. Like I got something to work with there, but he just jumped off. He just jumped off the deep end. He jumped off the deep end. I love the way your mind works. Hey, thanks, man. But nah, it ain't no meth. It ain't no substances. What did you pick? I picked the animal called an okapi. It's like a Congo giraffe. I didn't know that this existed, to be honest with you. But apparently, it's like a whole little subgenre of giraffe. It's niche. Thank you too, Art. Why does he know what meth looked like? I don't know what meth looks like. I was just reading what Buddy said to me. I'm literally just the messenger, bro. Don't be jumping to conclusions. I just literally voiced the message. Do not be jumping to no conclusions. Do not be jumping to no conclusions. Walter White. That's what Buddy said. Don't do that. Don't do that to me, bro. Just how Buddy dropped the Diddy comment with the oil. I was literally reading what dude said. If it came from me, it would sound the same, but it wouldn't be that. I just work here. Facts. I just work here. I just work. That's my response. I just work here. I'm just a messenger, bro. No judgment either way, bro. Dog, you getting the wrong idea. That was my bad. Nah, man. It's not an apologize. I'm just playing, bro. I just can't have that come out of context. Cause it really did say I was saying that like just regularly. But nah, it ain't the result of substances. Thank you for the roses too, Big Chip. Thank you indeed. That was raw, bro. You was being honest. This is a relatively safe space. It just sometimes whenever I be reading y'all's comments, it just sounds way crazier than what I think it's intended. It sounds way crazier. Do you not? I'll be kind of doing this more. It's just like a little thing to do. Relatively, yeah, relatively. Like, yo, you ain't like, don't be coming to her telling me about not like voluntarily not bathing or nothing. Like, I gotta be honest with you. Like, we got us a little something going on, but we gotta, within your reason, within your control. Like, you gotta stay clean. Is this TGPU? I don't know what that means, bro. Yo, thank you for the roses too, Big Chip. If I didn't already say it. Relatively. The key word, the word of the night is relative. It's all about context, man. I don't want everybody jumping off the deep end yet. Why does it look like both pens are fighting, but the art? Because you kind of see me alternate. Go, hey man, thank you, Kiwis. Thank you for the roses too, Big Chip. This one's gonna come together. You gotta see this to believe it. I'm gonna get his ears right. I had never known that this little genre of giraffe had existed. There's so many little animals everywhere at the same time. Could be big or small. It depends on what they seen. I guess it's all relative, bro. It's all relatively speaking. Everything it's in context. It's in context indeed. What would you say is the best way to improve your drawing skill? You have to just keep up. You have to literally keep at it. I learned the most, in my opinion, through just the process of doing. You have to keep at it. I'm sure there's technical things you could probably research and learn and all that, but I learned the most. I learned what I learned through doing. Yo, thank you too, Deb. Yeah, you got to keep creating too. Yo, thank you for the goats too, Big Chip, and I appreciate the GGs. I see a horse. It's not a horse, but it looks like one. The way that its face is shaped, it looks like a horse a lot, but it's not quite a horse. It's like a Congo zebra. Yo, thank you for the heart puff, the chili, and the cake slice too, Big Chip. I see a deer. He's not even like a buck. He's like a certain kind of giraffe. A reindeer? No. This isn't no cappy. It's like a type of giraffe that lives in the Congo. I didn't even know it existed either. Look it up. I see a zebra. It even looks like a zebra, but it's not a zebra. A female deer? Nah, not quite. You should work for the FBI or something, man. Yeah, what somebody could like get put in some kind of little institution or something? They about to be like, oh no, we about to Could you imagine, yo, you cooked. Could you imagine like being in court and you look over and you see a dude like scribbling a portrait of you? You're cooked. Bambi, sketch artist. Yeah, I'm about to be making one a jar right now. Do you have an orange pen? No, it's red. It's red and blue, but it looks like orange sometimes because of how I'm pressing. It's all in the pressure. Kangaroo? No, this is not a kangaroo. This isn't a kangaroo at all. No, it's not a kangaroo. I always hear this draw, but is there more to it, like a passion, natural talent? No, it really does come down to you. You really have to just even whenever you have good days and bad days, you gotta just you gotta keep at it. Seriously. It might not be what you want it to be at first, but I'm telling you, if you can kind of like get through the rough patches of it, you'll learn. It'll take time, but you will 100% learn. I see a goat now. He's not even a goat. Can you show the whole page? A deer, a zebra. No, he's not a zebra. This isn't. They gotta lock in, bro. Brownish body with striped legs. Yeah, it's a forest giraffe. Yeah, it is a forest giraffe. That's exactly what it is. It's a forest giraffe. I think y'all looking at like the structure of his head and thinking buck or pangolin. No cappy. Yeah, it's a bunny. Nah, this ain't a bunny, bro. I see depth. He's a little forest giraffe. Y'all gotta lock in, bro. Lock in. I see the depth, bro. You see in the vision, bro. I gotta make do with the space that's here because I didn't want for there to be too much overlap, but just enough to where you can still see what was going on. You know. Can you draw Naruto? Yes, but I don't think I'm gonna do Naruto right now. Not right now. There's a time and place. Maybe. An Okapi. Yeah, I know. It was for the people that weren't sure what was happening here. But I started this one off by doing you like the shoe bill the most. That's the one that I kind of put the most time into, I feel like, with this one. The shoe bill stork. Can you draw to go to basketball? No, probably not. The shoe bill. I like the shoe bill on this one a lot too. Love. Yeah, here's all everybody on this page. It was that, and then, hey, I might have missed it. Hang on. Yo, thank you for the roses too, Big Chip. I appreciate it. I appreciate it indeed. It's a mountain lion. This one right here is a leopard. But kind of what I was getting at before. You said, I was on the fence between, it was either, I don't know if I want to draw. Let me see. On the right side, no, all of them, you like all of them. Yo, thank you for the roses too, Regio. I want a tattoo, but I'm scared it won't compare to the like, what do you mean? You gotta just get you like a reputable person to do them. You gotta try to find somebody that's reputable. That's way easier said than done though. Hey man, I appreciate it too, Thomas. Now let me get started on the next one. I wanna do a page. I wanna do a page. Maybe before I move on to like some anime stuff. I wanna do a page of just little dogs. Or not even only little dogs, but dogs. So be kind of coming up and brainstorming. I won't catch every breed. But I'm gonna kind of like start this one off, and I just want you to tell me what you see. Can you do a night? Not right now. Not right now. An Australian Shepherd? No, I'm gonna kind of go. I'm gonna really push the dogs on this one. Just for reference, Rottweiler. Me? I'm not a dog, G. Staffy. Just kind of like me, just help me like brainstorm little ideas. I'm gonna start off with one right now, but lock in, bro. Lock in. Borzo, a dachshund, a panther, or a jaguar. Man, I did like a leopard on the last one. I'm not gonna spam them. I want to do like a bunch of dogs on this page. So just kind of be like coming up with little ideas here and there. We at 39K likes. By the time I get done with this page, let's get it to 100. I'm gonna do a bunch of different. I'm gonna do this first one that I want to do, but then I'm gonna kind of like open up the requests and all that. That way I can kind of like give me ideas too. I'm gonna kind of see you again. Yo, what's up, Cam? Thank you for the rose too, Big Chip. I have like a picture on my head. The depth. Mini Schnauzer. Yo, thank you for the live. I appreciate it, Paulo. Thank you for the star, Big Chip. And the fluffy hearts. Let me get his little facial expression down. Let me get his little face. A bird. John's look like. Does pictures of frame? Does it have like a hidden image? No, I'm not really going for like anything that's super hidden away. I might have some of these that I don't really like let go of, like my more omnilinear stuff. That's more for me. These are more for me too, but it's like a difference. This is like I go about these in a way that's more logical compared to like my more free flowing omnilinear art. This is as logical as scribbles can get. Yo, thank you. Thank you for the Panther paws too, Big Chip. Crested next. Let me see. It's like a lot of little breeds that I want to put onto here. I gotta just see. Squirrel. Nah, he's not quite a little squirrel. He's a little dog though. He's a little dog. Tell me what you see. Tell me what you see. Jack Russell. A beagle or a toad? Nah, he ain't a beagle or a toad. He's a little fella, whatever he is. This is one that I just want to do personally, but then once I get done with him, I'm gonna try to find like other little dogs that I can put on her too. Frenchie. I seen him with the moth, the Lorax. Nah, he ain't a Frenchie. Frenchie, that's like one that comes up a lot here. The French Bulldogs. He said Shih Tzu, a chop. Just tell me what you see. We went from Congo animals, and now I gotta balance it out, bro. We went from like Congo jungle animals to little dogs, bro. Griff, make the tongue out. I think I'm gonna kind of just draw Buddy neutral. He's in neutral. Little Buddy is in neutral. A Yorkie. Nah, his face is a little bit more flat than a Yorkie. They're very stubborn, the breed that I'm doing right now. Is it a boxer, a puppy, or an adult? I don't know. Yo, I appreciate the roses too, Big Chip. A pug, a chihuahua. Nah, he's not quite a chihuahua. His face is a little bit flatter than a chihuahua. Shih Tzu. Some of y'all know what this is, a Chihuahua Terrier. A Rottweiler. Your left brain. Thank you, Aisha. I'm trying to like do his little face justice. Try to like get the little details, man. A Corgi. Trying to get the little details in his face. Can you do a Naruto one or an anime one? Maybe. I'm not gonna promise him. You said who let the little buddies out, bro. I don't know. You gotta tell me. I don't want to promise Naruto because the moment I'm like, yeah, I'll change my mind and not want to do him. You know what I'm saying? Let me get done with this one and I'll kind of like assess and how about, you know what I mean? Maltese, German short haired. It's like when I get done with the face of this little guy, y'all can kind of like let me know. I can like tell me different ideas y'all got, and I kind of pick the one that kind of stands out to me the most. Some of the little breeds. Do I be selling these sometimes? A Karen Terry, do my research. Very aggressive for the. Nah, bro. They got Napoleon. They got like the Napoleon complex, bro. Cause I had like my little childhood when he was a little guy, but he was a little bully. He got the look. It's like, bro, how you gonna be tiny and be so mean? Not mean ain't the right word, but like stubborn. Stubborn is the better word. They weren't mean. How you discover you can do this? Just do like trial and error. You got to keep drawing. You have to keep drawing. Same, yeah. You gotta. I had like my little childhood dog. He was one of these. But they're very stubborn. It's their way or no way. But they were like bred to be royalty, and like I believe they came from like ancient China. They were bred to be like royalty dogs. So it makes sense. Like their temperament is like that for a reason. They were originally literally bred to be like royalty dogs. That's why they're so stubborn. It's their way or no way. She got a Boston Terrier to be friends with my little Griffin. They're adorable. They little buddies. Wait, China? Cute cat, bro? Exorcist. The Exorcist, bro? This ain't no Annabelle stuff. He said, oh, I know it. Nah, you don't know. Nah. The Exorcist is crazy. I'm genuinely just trying to make something that this just for the love of the game, bro. Just chill vibes. Do I be selling these Great Dane? If you want something like this, DM me. Yo, thank you too, Emmy. Shih Tzu. But the breed that I'm doing right now, they were bred to be like royal. They were bred for royalty in China, like way back in the day, like ancient times. Their origin, I've read into it, man. It was crazy. It was a cool little history. sure. He said Black Lab. I know it's not a Japanese chin. A Cavalier. He said Obito. Nah, I did like a whole page for Obito. I don't want to spam those characters. That's not. I don't know if that's gonna be something I do like every time I get on, but every so often, yeah, you know. It gotta be right. I try to like rotate the little animals in, or not even animals, but little characters. You don't want to see the same thing every time here. The Obito one was fire. I'm glad you messed with it, Kendrick. I love the depth in the eyes. I'm glad you messed with it, Brody. Thank you. I know that Huskies are really kind of stern and stubborn too, but they're a little bit bigger than this little dog, Pomeranian. How do you race if you mess up? You don't, bro. You gotta just roll with it. That's like the ultimate. That's the risk, you know. If you mess up, it's over. Toy poodle. Lengthen that beard, and I swear it's my dog. You trying to? Not the beard. The beard is crazy. It's your little buddy, man. What's his name? Maltese. That's a Maltese. How'd you feel? You can't even draw a stick. Bobby Hill next. Nah, Bobby. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know if I'm gonna do that today, but I'll put it on my notes. I'll tell you. I'll put it into my notes. I'm not gonna promise. I got like a nice little lineup of things I want to do tonight, but it will get done eventually. I will 100% draw some King of the Hill people. He said I agree. Not y'all like Eggity Bo. Jesus Christ, bro. What? Your girl's name is Z. That's it. My little what? That's it. What you mean? We here, bro. We are here. Dang it, Bobby, bro. You starting like a little shockwave. But like I said it the other day, you done changed the timeline. You done changed the timeline with that question. It was, what else? What other breeds y'all thinking of? What other little breeds? Let me scroll up a little bit. A toy poodle. Let me look it up. A toy poodle. A dash hound. I got you. Let me get done with this next one first. I got you. Let me get done with this next one first. I got you. The little dash hounds, they're like a little bit smaller, aren't they? A toy poodle. A Yorkie, a dash hound, it's a Papillion or Papillon. Yeah, thank you for the heart me too, dang it, Bobby. I appreciate it, man. Okay, Corso. Okay, Corso. I drew one of those on one of my other ones. It's been a minute though. It's been a minute. Let me get like a good picture of one of these. Let me get a good something that's not AI garbage. Some AI slop. Yorkies. A wiener dog. That's what I was thinking. I'm gonna go a little bit heavier with my red pen on this one. Said AI, dude. I was looking for references, man. It was like some AI slop came up, and I didn't really want to go in that direction. Yo, thank you for the donuts too, Lunar. The nose is too short. I'm about to say, yeah. This is like a little. The first one was like a little short faced dog. You gotta tell him what you think he is. Might see somebody sketch with a pen. I have a dash hound named Obito. You name little buddy Obito. So whenever you take him to the vet, it's like, all right, Obito, you try to go to the vet. He about to start a war over that, bro. You say bath time, and we all about to suffer because you gave Buddy a bath. Literally have a red dash hound laying next to me sleep. He got bugging eyes. He's seeing you. He said, I'll be seeing you, John. I gotta make this one a little bit more reddish. What about a Borbell? I don't know what that is. I gotta look him up. It was another one that I said I would do too before I don't forgot. I gotta scroll back up. It was another little breed. It was a Dachshund. That's what it was. I love the bug eye. Both my dogs have bug eyes. I love it. Love their little lips. That's what comes with it, man. Sometimes they be looking like little tweakers, but it's with good intention. They'll be your little buddies sometimes. They look like little tweakers. He said Dash, it'll be so obvious though. They look like little tweakers. South African Mastiff. They look like real humans and they act like it too. They're so stubborn. That's what I was saying. But you got to think the reason that they're like that is because I read into it. They were bred to be like Chinese royalty. Like I think it was like ancient China. That's why they are the way that they are. That's why they're all stubborn and they got to be their way or no way. You said Dachshund, not Dachshund? Named Tito, he was a cranky old man. Not cranky, bruh. He said he wasn't feeling you. How can you draw and read so many comments at the same time? Usually, I kind of just alternate my focus back and forth. I have like my references on my left, my drawing in front of me, and my comments on the right. It's kind of like, I just kind of alternate my focus a lot back and forth. I got like a little movement down. Like imagine you going from tab to tab. As long as one of my hands stays on the page, I can kind of keep a little rhythm going. I realize it probably doesn't answer the question though, does it? Because that sounds absurd. Like what? How are you? My setup is a mess, but it works just barely. You know, it works. God forbid if you hurt their feelings, they'll punish you for days. Nah, yeah, bro, it's over. And you said if he's cranky too, he already ain't feeling you. Yeah. They be holding grudges. He won't be your buddy. He won't be your buddy no more. I appreciate it too, Lexi. Little buddy, he ain't trying to be your buddy no more, bro. They're pure low. That's why I always kind of ride hard for dogs, bro. A cat will change up on you when he gets hungry, but a dog, if you drop, he'll lay down next to you. I got stuck watching this for quite a minute. It was like a printer. Thank you, bro. Pick against it. They got buggy eyes. A cat will change up on you. But your dog, he'll be your bro forever. Cat will change up on you for some catnip. But your dog, he might change up on you for some chicken, but it's different. It's a little bit different, right? It's a little bit different. The price is just higher for the dog to switch up on you. Cat be like, who are you again? Facts. I feel like if I'm not mistaken, there's instances where like people have literally they've literally ceased to exist in the moment. And the cat will just start eating them for real. I gotta like learn what I'm allowed to say versus what I'm not allowed to say. Never been a cat person, but dogs are loyal. That's what I'm saying. They're loyal beyond. They're extremely loyal. But I seen something and it was like, I don't know if we've ever really domesticated cats. Cats kind of just moved in with us and they just was vibing. Just schizophrenic drawing. Nah, my cat would 100% sell me for a piece of food. It's tough, but I think that in a twisted way, that's great because you at least know and you've come to terms with it. You know, like that's wholesome. Like you know, you and your cat know what it is, right? You know exactly the arrangement that it is. He's not your cat. You his human. It's the other way around. You know. He might change up on you, but hey, you keep y'all's bed warm for him. I'm not coming to terms with an animal jumping on my counter and using it in the box. It's too much. Nah, bruh. You signed the contract. I was typing it. Dogs have owners, cats have servants. It's levels to the game. And it depends on the dog breed because there's a lot of dogs that are very cat-like. It's a lot of dogs that are very cat-like, indeed. Like I don't really know who's who. Like yeah, at first they your little buddy, but it's kind of like I don't know, man. You know, it could honestly go either way. It do be funny because I've seen instances of people like they look like their dogs. Thank you too, Anna. And I know y'all said I was saying the dash hound wrong, but is that not what they're called? I think my my Griff's cat's like a movement. That's really your buddy. They're only your buddy to get into your house and they change up on you immediately. Yo, they're like vampires. Yo, the moment you invite them in, that's how like that's whenever you see their colors. Like you gotta invite them in first though. They're like little vampires. It's like, all right, be cool, be calm, be collected. But the moment you get in, bro, do you smoke? No. Poodles are vicious. I've never really been in proximity with a poodle before, but cats have always disliked me. I have no idea. Nah, bro. What was he doing to the cats, man? What was he doing to the cats, bro? Why do the cats not like you specifically? You must have did something. What did you do? Tell me. Why all the cats in the cat community not like you specifically? Swear I have no idea. That's what they all say, man. That's what they all say. You done did something to the cat community. You done did something to the you switched up on Chester. You sold him out. The dog reflects his training. I think that they reflect people and environment. I think I just put out a vibe that I don't like cats and they catch on to it. Nah, that's crazy, Travis. I swear I've never even been in proximity with a cat to do anything to it. I'm allergic to them. Nah, they thinking otherwise. Y'all got beef. You got generational beef with cats. They literally are wiener dogs. Not cats, but the dachshund. I gotta get a solid reference of one. A solid one. Legit, do I just draw or do I look at pictures? I be looking at a lot of pictures with these. Legit, I was at a little local bookstore one day and this cat jumped off of the counter and just jumped. Nah, some cats are like those crackheads begging outside the gas stations. That's why you can't ever, bro. It's like the tale is old as time. You can't. The vampire is dangerous, but as long as you don't let him into your house, bro, you smooth. The moment you let him into your house, that's when the poltergeist starts. You gotta be so careful with the dachshund because their backs can easily break. See, I didn't even know that, but they're little wiener dogs, so it makes sense. The little, yo, it jumped on my head to attack me, and the owner had to come and tear it off me. I was like 8. Yeah, bro, that's not that's not good foreshadowing. That's terrible. My question is, what kind of vibe do you give off for the cats to just automatically just nah? That one right there, gotta go. Done. Love catching you live, yo. Thank you too, Lena. I mean, them teeth say it all for sure on a cat. They're literally little apex predators. They're house panthers. They're little apex predators. I was watching this. I'll be occasionally kind of going down little rabbit holes, and people be kind of giving little day in the life videos of their Maine Coons. You think cats are stuck up? You ain't never seen a Maine Coon before, bro. They're like the bougie cats of the cat community. I ain't never even like a cat person, but you ever just go down a little rabbit hole sometimes? Like it be stuff that I never really just look for. It just stuff just finds you on YouTube, or not even. My friend raised them before they were even popular, like 25 years ago. Like sometimes stuff just finds you. Like I don't some of the stuff that I find on like these platforms, I don't really look for it. They have a way of finding you. Can we talk about the island? That's a whole bro. OMG, and they were huge. The island. When you say the island, I need you to elaborate. They didn't attack me, but I definitely didn't like them as kittens. They're sweet, but babies. You said the big bro. Oh yeah, I mean, what else is there to say? Everything that came out is like what it is. It very much is it's a very serious matter. But these platforms are weird. I'm gonna be honest with you. The moment that I mention Buddy, stuff starts messing up. What about him though? Oh yeah. I mean it is though. That stuff is somebody typing in the background. No. It's like a little audio that I have of like a little fireplace. It's not like typing. It's a little fireplace audio. It's valid. It's real. It's very, very real. But yeah, bro, anytime I mention Buddy's name, stuff starts going wrong. So I don't even know if we'll have to say dude's name over here. I'm trying to not get sent to the shadow realm. Either that or Bob Ross. I put that on the Bob. How long you can do this? You have to keep drawing. That's like what I did. You have to just draw a nice amount. And then if you keep at it, you start grasping the shapes a little bit more. Stay safe, YouTube. I'm drawing in the dash on. It's a little wiener dog. He was misunderstood. So addicting, I swear to God, I never seen anything like it. Glad you like the process with it, man. We just vibing. I want to do some more little dog breeds though, along with these that I've done. I want to do some more little breeds. Toy Story. I haven't forgotten about Toy Story. I don't think I'm gonna do Toy Story tonight, but that's definitely something that I have in my little rotation. That's coming soon. Cause it was the little horse that I wanted to draw in Bullseye. I definitely wanted to get me a good one with their horse. I don't think I've ever seen you start one. Oh, you mean like the full? I got you. Their little. Do I do art for full time also? No. Yeah, but yeah. How did you? I picked up on this kind of how I was speaking on earlier. To make a long story short, just like the more that you draw, bro, your understanding will deepen. You have to keep drawing. That's what it comes down to. That's how I did it. He said doggo. You see little hot dog, yep. I'm leaving like that. A Yorkie. I've been drawing all my life. A little Yorkie. A Roddy. Are Yorkies big? Yorkie. Yo, thank you too, Simon. What is the name of this style pug? Are Yorkies big dogs? No, they're small. I'm trying to find stuff that isn't. It's not huge. I've done like big dogs and stuff before, but I'm trying to keep this one a little bit more low key. Yorkies are tiny. It's Yorkshire Terrier. I have one. They're like a pound in some cases. They're little. This looks tiny though. Funnily enough. Let me like zoom in on little buddy's face. Mini Schnauzer. Hey, take it easy, E. I gotta go. Hey, take it easy, man. I think I'm gonna squeeze this one like over here in this corner. Pomeranian. I need to look it. I don't even know what that is. I've heard of it before, but I can't like immediately mentally place it. A lot of the breeds. Is it like a name for the style? It's my understanding of scribble art. It's how I make sense of it, but it's overall scribble art. Let me like get the detail in his eye. Gotta get the look. It's the small things. Venom be tough just because it's the same thing as your style, low key. Venom, he's one that comes up a lot over here. I've drawn a couple of pages for Venom. I did this one cover for Venom a minute ago. It was like a little comic cover that I used as like an inspiration. That was one of like my all-time favorites. It's a little bit older now, but it's absolutely still up. My dog was a Yorkie Pom, so it was a mix between a Pomeranian and a Yorkie. Yo, what's up, Michael? It was like a nice little in-between. But Venom, Spider-Man, all that. I've done like a lot of those characters. I don't... It depends. I won't even say that I don't spam them, because sometimes I'll draw them a lot, then other times I'll just slow way down. Way down. It all just kind of depends on like my little momentum that I got going. It's like, yo, Chihuahua, literally living the worst life but alive. He said he would not go. It lived for 19 years. Hey, bro, he said he got unfinished business, bro. He said, don't be trying to count him out, man. 19 years is a minute, though. 19 years, that's like a whole fifth. That's a fifth of a human lifespan, bro. If you live to 100. He said he would he wouldn't let go. That's crazy. I was reading about this one dog. His name was like Bobby. And he lived till he was like, if I'm not mistaken, I think that he lived till he was 30. I didn't even know that was possible. I didn't know that was possible at all. Still my childhood pet Chihuahua though. For a dog, I've never heard of it. I wonder what the longest living dog is. I never Googled it. I know one for sure. His name was Bobby, and it lived till it was like 30. He was an old little fella. But I mean, as long as I think they can like be happy and still be handling their business. What breed? Was probably a mutt. I don't know what he was. I don't think he was a mutt. He genuinely just lived for like a minute. He like lived in a village somewhere. His name was Bobby. I was gonna get that breed. I was gonna get that breed, but then I just prefer the flat face dogs for some reason. Oh, they got strong genes mixed. I got a German Shepherd. He's amazing, but if you don't burn their energy down, good luck. So what's he like? High energy? He probably wants to play a lot of stuff, don't he? I heard that with German Shepherds, they're really smart. Like a really, really smart, actually. I've heard a lot of other dogs, they might not be able to put the pieces together, but with them, with Brussels Griffs won my heart. Plus, they're difficult to get, and they cost a lot of money, but they're so worth it. I know that German Shepherds, they ain't no joke. He's extremely intelligent, only barks at what needs to be barked at. So he's probably collected. I seen this video, it was of a German Shepherd and a Husky like arguing. And the German Shepherd was all collected, and you know how Huskies, they'll just kind of, they don't be screaming, but they just kind of be chatting. But the German Shepherd, he was all poised and collected, and he only really barked whenever he absolutely needed to. It was cool to see. This German Shepherd, oh, you said it attacked you 2 years ago when I was doing delivery for Instacart, and I almost tore my little brother's leg off when we were kids. Yeah, it sounds like a bad owner. Sounds like a bad owner. That's all it take. But Instacart is crazy. Like, you just trying to do your job and somebody's dog is just out. That's terrible. They're very unpredictable and dangerous. Probably got abused. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's all I take is a bad situation with like a bad owner or something. And they, for whatever reason, don't got them put up. But as I was saying before, you know, you just trying to vibe out and do your job, man. Here comes somebody's dog. How long you been drawing for? I've been drawing on and off for like my whole life, bro. But this didn't really come to me until much later. It's coming to me until way, way later. You say you're wrong. Now, most German Shepherds aren't aggressive. It's a bad owner, sadly. That's what I was thinking. I feel like a lot of them, they're more collected and just kind of calm. It's kind of like how pit bulls have horrible reputations. I'm pretty sure that it's the owners, bro. It's the owners. A bad owner is literally a night and day difference. German Shepherds, I was gonna get a little Westy. German Shepherds are not dangerous and unpredictable. A dog's actions are a direct result of ownership. Pretty sure I don't see very many pit bulls if I ever see any at a dog park. But they, like pits, they have like a crazy reputation. It's just from like what's kind of happened over the years. People not handling them the way that they probably should. It's a lot of little dogs that are like that though. The owner is literally the make or break. That's like the equation can go wrong. Can you do a pit? I don't think I'm gonna do a pit on here. I'm kind of like leaning more towards small dogs. Oh, the pit says they're unpredictable. That's why they don't take them to the. Your stuff cut out. Your comment. We're doing toy breeds. They're adorable. Well, I mean, I've had other pages where I've done like big breeds and stuff. I'm like leaning more towards just the small stuff. The other one that came up was a little pug. Great Yorkie. Thank you. I wanna do one. I wanna do like another little breed. Are pugs small? That was one that was said. I'm like looking to do smaller dogs. This is like a medium. He's like medium sized. What are y'all thinking? Does a pug, is that like a small dog? Are they small for real? Stop, I love this. Pugs are small. Okay. That's all I need then. As long as they're small, I'm kind of doing smaller stuff. I had another page where I was doing like Huskies and Cane Corsos and even Dobermans. It was another one. I'm trying to think of what is the breed that Scooby is? What's the dog breed that Scooby is? I always like think of him. I think of Scooby, but he's not Scooby. He's something else. He's a Great Dane. That's what he is. Yeah. I just, for whatever reason, that breed is always. He's a Great Dane, but that's why he's so awkward. I've done one with those. I've done one with those on the page too. Great Danes. They're big. They're cool to do. Scooby is a Great Dane. That's why I always be forgetting what he is, but I know that they all act like Scooby, being like afraid, and kind of clumsy and awkward. You would look at them and think they like security dogs or something though, but they're all awkward and timid. Had a Neapolitan Mastiff. I used to have a huge dog when I was raising my 6 kids. Had a Great Dane and a Harley. There's a girl on TikTok that used an animal-friendly spray on her Great Dane to make it look like Scooby. Yeah, that's tough. But I bet little buddy, he looked just like him. But it's crazy. They all like have the same little temperament. Little buddy, or not little buddy, big buddy. Buddy's standing up is probably taller than most people in here right now. Great Dane. Most. They're great. They don't live very long and they get a lot of hip and back problems. How many pins you go through in a week? You know, to be honest, I don't got like a set in stone answer. Several though. I'll just say several to keep it simple. So several to keep it simple. But you gotta make the most of the years that you have them for, bro. Even if they don't live for that long. Even if they don't live the longest. You gotta just cherish the time, bro. Yeah, even my German Shepherd looks small in comparison. But even they're pretty big dogs. But kind of going back to just we were talking about cats and dogs and stuff earlier. I think cats have sharper senses than a lot of dogs, but they haven't really. You can't really make a cat do anything that a cat doesn't want to do. That's why cats ain't really helping the police. Like you ain't never gonna see like a fleet of cats dropping like or meowing if they sit there and find something in somebody's car. It ain't happening. Start meowing, bro. You're not tame. You're not making a cat do nothing that a cat doesn't want to do. Even if they living with you, bro. You pushing it. So funny, a canine cat. Yeah, like imagine you get pulled over. You got one of them dudes. They got their little hats all like pointed down in front of their eyes, and he got this little cat he's a little over 100 pounds, bro. Mine's an exception. He's in shape too. Most 70, 90. Cat's always trying to beat. Not the alpha. The alpha's crazy. He gotta let you know, bro. He gotta let you know what's really going on, man. Starting to see the little Boston. Yo, what's up, Digital? Back to natural. Yeah, it's like some like wildlife stuff. Or not even wildlife stuff, but just animals, not it. I can see the pug. Oh, you see them eyes. How much I give you? I have no idea. Little Boston Terrier look. This one, I'll tell y'all what this one is actually. He's a little pug. A lot of the times I'll be like, I gotta guess, but I'm kind of playing it more. I'm chilling. I'm keeping this one more based around the small animals. 1,000 people. I'm telling you, everybody just vibing, man. I'm just trying to find his little face. Blue for the longest now, bro. It's a tradition now. Bro, like, at this point, I like how you doing all the little flat face bug eye to it. That wasn't, I didn't really, I won't really say like I started this with the intention, but that's kind of just how we went direction-wise with the page. I don't mind it, though. The crazy eyes, it gives them characters. It gives them a Frenchie. This one isn't a Frenchie. He's a little pug. He looks like a Frenchie though, just from his little face shape. He looks like a little something, you know. Looks like a little something like. It's killing me. Let me like scoot back a little bit. Just kind of like readjust my foot, where my foot don't fall asleep. Little wabi sabi, indubitably. For the one time. Trying to bring him to life, you know. It's the little features. It's always the little things. Can I pet that dog? Nah. Oh, with the little eyes. You got to. Just gonna kind of like layer his little face. Layering his little face. The platform. Thank you, 2K. It's so funny because like I said, some nights it'd be like a nice little vibe. People coming and hanging out, just watching the animals come together. It's cool. It's coming together. He's dope. Thank you. Think we got just watching the guy who lifts all the heavy weights. What you mean? Y'all are just as locked in as I am, man. How do I name the animals whenever I'm done? You know, not really. Usually with these, I like to just do them and then I'll kind of like banish them to my little bookshelf with the rest of my little sketchbooks. And I'll kind of come back sometimes and I'll reflect over them. Hey, draw like that. You pick up on it through like just the process of doing. The more you do, the easier it becomes. Yes, all right, bro. Thank you, man. I got like a little bookshelf behind me, bro. That's where everything goes. Once it's done, never sees the light of day ever again. Do a corgi. A pug. Gotta do some anime next. I don't know if I'm gonna do an anime page tonight. All my scribbles never come out like this. Bro, you gotta get the DLC pack extension. Yeah, thank you for the hand hearts 2K. You gotta get the DLC. The battle pass, bro. Can you do a toy poodle? Man, I believe I did one already. Do a Pikachu for real. You tracing? It's not true. Poodles, you gotta do a little chihuahua. I'm doing like little breeds. I'm trying to do stuff that I don't normally do. What are some little is red and blue the go-tos? Yeah. I'm trying to do stuff that I don't normally do. What are like just some little dog breeds, y'all? A ferret, a corgi. A corgi? I'm like just like looking for little things. Pomeranian. Let's look up a corgi real quick. Hang on. A corgi, Pomeranian. I'm like looking for little breeds that I normally either haven't seen or haven't done. Papillon. Papillon. Thank you for the corgi 2K. Chico. Me. Yo, that was something that was mentioned a little bit earlier. Let me see. Papillon. Before I start this one. Papillon. A bunch of butterflies came up. All right. The school that you have to do this, does that mean you can use both sides? Yo, thank you too, Johnny. Almost got one, but they share it too much. I prefer. Oh, they shed. I got you. I'm looking for a good reference for this next one. Let me see. Gotta just zoom in. Just bear with me. Yo, thank you too, Darren. Gotta zoom all the way in, man. Gotta get the clearest view. Yo, what's up, Pimento? What's good? What's good? This one needs to be this one. I still kind of feel like I'm like zoomed out a little bit more. Let me zoom in a little bit more. Let me zoom in. Let me. Drawing dogs, yeah, man. It's like a lot of little dogs that I'm doing on this one. I'm trying to lean more towards small dogs this time around though. Unlike my other pages where it was like a combination of the two. This one is like more small dog oriented. This one is definitely more just the little guys. You know what I think I can do? Same as you. Oh, with the form. The form is everything, man. If you could like find the shape in it, it'll bring everything to life. It's hibachi. Thank you too, Apple. I'm over here trying to shape in little buddy's face. He's coming together. He's coming together for sure. Gotta get the width of his little face set. Bro, it's wasted mad time. In what ways? I'm just trying to like put more attention to detail into his little like facial expression. Cause unlike like a lot of my other ones, I didn't really make them express too much. I didn't really make this one too expressive. The other one's too expressive at least. I'm still here by the way, you all. So cute and happy. I love his little tug. He said AI is perfection. I just want to feel alive, bro. I'm not really looking to make these too perfect, but you want to get it to where it's nice, you know? You want to get it to where it's smooth. Though we all husky. No, this one he isn't a husky. This one he isn't a husky at all. Oh, let me like move this back a little bit. What would you call this kind of art? How long have you been creating? I feel like this is a form of scribble art. That's what I really go for with these. And I've been drawing on and off for like ever, but this is only something that I started about 2-ish years ago. And I say 2-ish because it was more off and on. I started drawing a little bit more consistently a couple months back. I kept at it. You got to keep on doing it, though. Let me guess. What are you doing right now? The little toy breed stuff? Well, I mean, I wasn't really like... It's so funny because I started with this one first and everything else kind of just... It kind of turned into me doing like a lot of other small breeds, too. I'm just kind of filling this one out as I go. Just bringing it together. Corgi. Yeah, this one is definitely a corgi. I kind of like sometimes mess around with y'all, but genuinely. Taking my time with him. It's a little corgi. He said OG. Is this a Pikachu? Nah. That's like, you ended up missing it, man. I did like a lot of Pokemon the other night. But nah, that ain't what really these are. These are just dogs, bro. Genuinely. No gimmicks, no shenanigans, no nothing. Thank you too, July. Sometimes I kind of switch it up and do something a little bit more obscure, but now I gotta be Pikachu. It's a beautiful attitude. I can go back to them amazed. Thank you. I'm glad you messing with the process. Indubitably. I done kind of like slow down with this one. Just trying to bring him to life. I don't want to get too close to this one that I started with. How do you know what you're doing? Whenever I'm going through with these kinds of drawings, I just try to find the shape and everything. If you can find the shape, you just kind of like add little details just to add more life to it. If you could do it, everything else will fall into place. But thirst for that one. Then I want to have some kind of other little breed right here. Yo, what's up, RT? What's like another little one? Like another little breed? Border Terrier? Is that like a small dog? I want to do something that's small. Like another small dog that like matches these ones. A Rot? Nasi. Pomeranian. I want to see. Please do the red screen, bro. I want to see the Mastiff. Pomeranians are expensive small dogs. They're cute. A pity. Miniature. Can I see so far? Yeah, I got you. Here's everything I've done on this one. Show off everything. Some small little dogs. Get the details and the shade right. Do you have any tips? My tips, my best advice is just try to draw more. Whatever you, just try to draw like a little bit every day. As simple as it seems. That would be like my best advice. Schnauzer, these Jack Russell, Pomeranians are small, big ears, and longer hair. Yo, thank you for the roses, 2K. I'm like looking at some references. They almost remind me of Chihuahuas, but they have like a lot of hair. They have a lot more hair. Where are the big pieces? Let's see. Yeah, tiny little heads. And Manic, you asked me about the big pieces. I happen to kind of like get away from that question, but I haven't really done anything that's too big. But instead, I like to just kind of do like a bunch of just smaller sketches on my bigger pages in my sketchbook. If that at all answers your question. It doesn't mean I will never kind of come back around to the huge pieces. I just haven't. Not yet, at least. Not yet, at least. I want to purchase a book of yours. You mean like a literal whole series? Let me see. I gotta see what I can do. It's gonna be a lot more of these to come in the near future. It's gonna be a lot more. How long have I been drawing for? I've really I've been drawing on and off for my whole life, but I picked it back up around like 3-ish years ago. But I didn't really discover that I could do this until like 2024. So it hasn't been like a crazy amount of time. But it's been long enough, you know. It's been long enough indeed. Very good. Do you only do animals? Could you do like flowers and nature things? Flowers would be cool. I've had little bursts where I've drawn in flowers and stuff before. But I've kind of kept this little stream a little bit more nature oriented. It depends a lot on just what I'm feeling in the moment. It depends a lot on like what I'm feeling in the moment. A face reveal as well. Sooner than later. Bro, what are you doing? sooner than later. You gotta trust me, bro. You gotta trust me. Why is it red and blue? No hate, just curious. I just like the duality of it, man. I just like the duality. To me, the colors, they blend together really well, too. Please draw something good. You stressing me. Bro, it's them dogs. Yeah. Bro, I don't know why you stressing, bro. Good. Yo, thank you, too. Thank you, too, Darren. Or D-Ron, I'm sorry. It's amazing. He ain't seeing the vision, bro. He ain't seeing the vision. Want to see what it look like with a blue and red filter? Bro, you gotta, you getting a little bit ahead. Usually what I do is I'll like turn these into time-lapse videos, and that's where I'll show that off there. But I usually show them off individually. Like I'll be like red lens, then the blue lens. But I was trying to do like a bunch of different little dog breeds. You see Bonnie from Five Nights at Freddy's. Bonnie's from Five Nights at Freddy's is crazy. That's something else. That's kind of like another little thing that I had like in my little notes. Maybe eventually a little Five Nights at Freddy's page, bro. I have like a couple of different little ideas. Soon, and even more soon. Definitely should. As I was saying before, I don't know if I'm gonna do it today, like in this moment. But I'll definitely do a little something like that soon. I remember it was one night that I was on, and like it was like a car alarm or something that kept going off. Not that, that has anything to do with, not that has nothing to do with little dogs. But like these can be so random. But yeah, all that though. Five Nights at Freddy's people, animals, dogs, anime people, nature, bugs. It depends, you know, it all depends. said Chica's my favorite. Let's see. I think that I'm gonna leave this one off like this, y'all. I think I'm gonna leave this little dog page. I did a bunch of different breeds. Just to bring this one more to life. This one's more dried out. Hang on. A Great Dane. Bro, Great Danes are cool, but I don't think I want to put one on here. I'm trying to make this Pomeranian's fur more fluffed, if that makes any sense. Make it seem as fluffed as possible. I pay you to make one for me and my cat. I don't really be drawing humans, but if you want like a custom commission of your cat, I got you. DM me for like a commission. True, yeah. Thank you too, Don. A boxer. I was debating if I wanted to. What's like another little breed, y'all? Like another little breed. Is that a rough sketch? Yeah. What's like another little dog breed that I can like fit in this little corner? This is gonna be, I think this is what I want to be the finale. A toy poodle. Well, I did a Shih Tzu, a toy poodle. You see, bro, say a Foxy Corgi. You draw a Tupac. I don't think I'm gonna do Tupac. Dash out. I did a wiener dog. Is a Jack Russell, is that small? A Frenchie. I didn't do a Frenchie, but a Frenchie, like right. A Chihuahua. Let me look up a load. A Frenchie or a Chihuahua, y'all? A Frenchie, a Chihuahua. Jack Russells are pretty small. I gotta look up what a Jack Russell even is. Let me see. Jack. They are pretty tiny, to be fair. Teacup Husky. Chihuahua smaller. Yorkie. Jack Russells are cute too. I wanna like do something I feel like I ain't done before. I've done Frenchies and Chihuahuas. But I don't think I've ever done a Jack Russell before. But I want to try to get like a picture where it's more from the side. Side profile. That way I can put his little face if I heard Chihuahua and came running. I spawned him. The Chihuahua is to you like what Thor's hammer is to Thor. Spawned bro in. Summoned him. Summoned him in. Mini pen. Noses. Little pavilion. A beagle. I want to do something that's kind of small. Smaller. I gotta like make use of this space, man. Even if you didn't do a pavilion. Mini pen. Yo, is that a lot of y'all are saying pavilion, a beagle, a toy poodle? Yeah, I'm assuming that means cat, a Zolo, pavilion. I feel like a lot of y'all been saying pavilion. Pavilion. Jack Russell, Chihuahua, Jack Russell. Yo, so a Jack Russell, I'm gonna launch a vote. I'm gonna let y'all do it, right? This is gonna be completely y'all. So for a Jack Russell, I'm gonna say small. For a pavilion, is the breed literally called a? Is it literally called a? Is it like a small dog? I don't even know what that is, to be honest with you. A bike and freeze, Maltese. Yo, you say yeah, it's a terrier. But I'm trying to figure out like what. I don't even know what that is though. The Maltese. Yeah, like some of these. I had a picture put. I think I'm gonna go with. Just keep things simple. But like I gotta see what it even is. kept trying to ask. Oh, it's literally. It's like a little. Let me see something. Let's zoom all the way in, bro. Got to zoom. Can you do a golden retriever? A golden retriever is a little bit bigger than. I'm gonna launch a vote. It's called a Papaline. So it's gonna be, yo. So smile for a Jack Russell, crowd for a Papaline. A Papaline. All right, I'm launching the vote now. Let me see. Okay. Smile for the Jack Russell, crowd for the Papaline. Smile for the Jack Russell, crowd for the Papaline. Smile for the Jack Russell, crowd for the Papaline. Smile for the Jack Russell, crowd for the Papaline. Yes, I mean it's y'all pretty hand in hand right now, man. It's an even little vote. It's 5-5. Yo, smile for the Jack Russell, crowd for the Papaline. Y'all got it like evenly balanced. I ain't never seen that before ever. I'm about to like pull out the Siri method, bro. Y'all got it even. Somebody needs to break the vote. Somebody that's not voting. It's like it's a nice amount of y'all here. Okay. It's 5-6. Yo, smile for the Jack Russell, crowd for the Papaline. Okay. Smile for the Jack Russell, crowd for the Papaline. It's okay, it's at 87. The ends in 3 to the Jack Russell 1, y'all. Nah, it's even. Y'all, it's literally 8-8. All right, I'm pulling out the Siri method, bro. How did y'all do that? How did y'all get it perfectly even? Yo. All right, the Siri method it is. Bro, how did y'all do that? I ain't never seen that happen in one of my votes before. It's even. It was 8-7. It was 8-8. But it did say the Jack Russell won though. It did say that the Jack Russell won. I'll squeeze. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do it. I'll try to squeeze them both on here since y'all not cooperating. I guess for one time. Chihuahua is a tiebreaker, bro. Y'all sat there and scammed me. I said I gotta vote for one or the other. Y'all sat there and hit both of them. Y'all man, y'all scamming. Y'all done finessed me, bro. I didn't vote. I say Jack Russell, man. It's too late now, man. You dropped the ball, bro. I'll draw both for the one time. Usually I won't do that, but you never said the name right. Dog. It is what it is. Yo, what's up, my cat? For the one time. Y'all done broke the system. I broke the little system. How was the ink black and red? Is it a fish? Jack Russell it is. For this first one, yeah, but he's not gonna be the only thing that I do on this page. It's actually red and blue. It's kind of just the way that this one looks. It's just the way that the little buddy looks. Could I make a cat? No, I didn't draw a cat on here. I was kind of just squeezing like a bunch of different little dog breeds on here. A bunch of different little breeds. Amazing. Yo, thank you too, AJ. I didn't really go in the direction of making like some cats. I've done like a lot more dog pages than I probably have cat pages, to be honest. Definitely more of a dog person. What happened? You messed up? You just gotta roll with it, man. Thank you for the heart me 2K. You gotta just roll with it. I don't look like cats. Can't forget about bro. Said his baby mom look like my son Gibble. Dog, that comment still caught me off guard, bro. Why you compare your baby mama to a Gibble, bro? A Gibble from Pokemon, bro? It's tough. Straight up tough. Yeah, I'm kind of like you. I won't even go as far as saying I don't like him. I just your dog is gonna be your dog forever. Nah, word to bro. That comment. Sometimes the little comments catch me off guard. I feel like with the TikTok ecosystem, I done pretty much seen it all, man. For 200 minutes, and that's crazy too. It's crazy indubitably. You finally drawing young Rufus. Not quite. Young Rufus. I gotta figure out. I said that I was gonna draw this little Papillon dog. I gotta zoom in on him. Young Rufus. He probably got a baby moms that look like that though. That's the brown never seen why I draw this before. Detail comes through well on the little breeds. Yeah, you see it's the little things. It's definitely the little things. I almost really resulted to turn into the old method of just coin flip on Google. I was gonna ask Siri, but it would probably like interrupt the live. Had to come on here. How long did it take me to reach the skill? You gotta just. Oh, I need to see it from start to finish. I love cheap crystal pens. The detail. I don't know what that means, Dan, but I see you though. I see you. I see you. How long has art been my passion? You must have like a lot of dogs. Nah, man, it ain't even like a matter of having a bunch. It was just like a bunch of different breeds that came up just throughout the little time of us being on here. I was taking like a lot of chat suggestions and stuff. Taking like a lot of different little suggestions. If you got that would be a crazy little review. If I had all these breeds, how long it take me to learn this? I've been drawing this way on and off since like 2024, bro. So it hasn't been like a crazy amount of time, but it's been long enough. It's definitely been long enough. Do I? Yeah, thank you too, Rush. Do I write with both as well, or do I only draw with both? I can write with both, but I'm more of a right-handed person. Yo, thank you for the roses too, K. And yeah, this does fall under just a form of scribble art. It's just my own understanding of it, how I've made sense of it as everything comes together. Thank you for the roses, though, K. But this whole page is kind of been just more based around small dogs, man. It's a lot of different little small dogs. Tell a little bit ago, can you show me the line? No, that is gone. Anything that I did earlier in the live, I'm gonna turn it into a time lapse, but I just don't want to be flipping through my book like in the middle of the session, bro. It'll be up. It'll be up though. I'm like just post it like normally. Say me, you have a nice voice. Also, yo, thank you too, Janelle. How long did it take me to master that skill? I kind of like picked up on this just over the like on and off over the span of like since like 2024. But I had always been able to write with my left, even though I'm more of a righty. Like I didn't have to like just start all the way from ground zero. But I feel like I jumped the most just through the process of doing, you know. Good, hey, thanks, man. But it didn't take me like a huge. You just gotta draw, bro. Just really try to just draw as much as you can, and a little bit more. So you have to keep on drawing. This one was kind of like a tight squeeze, but I did like a bunch of just little breeds, just little dogs you might see just going about life. Here's everything on this page though. Anything I did tonight is gonna be a time lapse also. It won't be gone forever. It's some things. Yo, thank you for the love you so much, 2K. Let me see. Love, I appreciate it, Nessa. Everything here kind of got its own little character, its own little life. These are definitely smaller dogs. They're all definitely smaller little dogs. Let me see. I think that I'm gonna call it, y'all. I think I'm gonna call it a night. I do appreciate y'all hanging out with me on this one coming together. Thank you for the you're awesome 2K. And let me see. You said yeah. Thank you. Here's everything here. And as I was saying before, if you missed anything that I just drew over the span of this page, the whole time lapse, if it's not up by tonight, it'll be up by the morning tomorrow. It won't be going forever, to make a long story short, man. I'm getting off a little bit earlier, but I'm gonna kind of be picking it back up per usual tomorrow night. But I will see y'all when I see y'all, man. Yeah, take it easy. Yeah, you have a good one too, Paul. Thank you for the hand hearts 2K. I appreciate it. Thank you for the roses. But I will see y'all when I see y'all, man. Until next time.